Hi, folks. A very warm welcome to the LitmusChaos contrib call. Thank you so much again for all the contributions that you have been making to Litmus and your participation in the community. And we have some latest contributions going on as well, some proposals and some security updates taking place, keeping in mind our graduation. So before that, I would just allow all of the folks who have joined in. Usually we have a set agenda, but perhaps folks who have joined in, you can just talk about what exactly you're working on, or are you working on something or no? Have you submitted an LFX Menti application? So maybe we can just go one by one on the progress that have been made by new community members. And then we can also talk about how our constant community members are contributing, what exactly they are working on. Then I believe Sarthak will share some updates on Litmus CTL. Saranya has some updates on the security updates that we are making, and then in the end we can talk about the LitmusChaos Con and submitting papers and who all are interested. So without any further ado, maybe we can go one by one. I'll call out names and you can just share any updates that you are working on. Balik Shan, are you working on something right now?
Yeah, Prithvi, I'm trying to add test cases, passing test cases to the code base.
Sure. Have you picked up the fuzzing issue itself? Has that been assigned to you?
Yeah, I have commented on the issue, but I still not get assigned.
Sure. You can again. I believe you are part of the Litmus Dev channel, so you can just share the issue once again, and we will assign the issue to you so that we understand that it's Balik Shan who's working on this specific issue.
Yeah, sure.
All right, Prashant, you have any updates? I guess Prashant, you're on mute. Okay, we'll move ahead. Janvi, do you have any updates? All right, I think we'll hear from Janvi and Prashant later. Karthike, would you like to share any updates on things that you're working on right now? All right, I guess.
Not any right now.
Okay, no worries, Karthike. I believe we have some updates from Namkyu. He has a proposal for the community. So Namkyu, you can go ahead and share your updates.
Okay, can I share my screen?
Sure, Namkyu. Just give me a second. Yes.
Second,
Right.
please. Yes. I've done few things about contribution of LitmusChaos, and first of all is wrote a blog post about the K6 load generator. It's a new chaos board, and I wrote a tutorial to the Litmus blog, Litmus team blog. So yes, you can check about what is K6 load generator and what is LitmusChaos and how can we achieve the load generating like this one. So yes, if you have any questions about this chaos board, please let me know. And the second one is about, and also you can check about my our K6 load generator in the LitmusChaos experiment site. Okay, and the second one is about my new proposal about LitmusChaos distributed tracing for chaos experiments. It's a new proposal, and you can check here. And yes, the reason why I wrote this proposal is currently Litmus has no way to tracing the chaos experiments, so that we cannot know where is the problem and how long the why our chaos experiments are slow. So I propose the things that we can tracing and components like this row. Yes, because our LitmusChaos components are our chaos experience have so many components and they are up and running and completed independently. So yes, so that's the reason why I want to wrote a new proposal. And that's one thing to check is we are not using HTTP method. We are using Kubernetes object API for creating a new component. So I made a demo for this proposal. So please check out this demo if you have any curious about this one. So, and I reference the Tecton CD's case. It's also a proposal about the observability, adding a tracing method to the Tecton CD. They are very similar for our case. So yes, it's an please review my proposal, and if you have any questions, please comment in the GitHub PR. Yes, thank you. I'm done.
Thank you so much, Namki. I think you can share the link to the PR, the proposal here. And then I'm sure we'll get the discussion going on in the proposal itself. But looks a great proposal as of now.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, with this, I would allow Sarthak to share some updates on the Litmus CTL. We've been working on the Litmus CTL alongside our LFX mentees as well. Sarthak, you can share your updates.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Prithvi. So just a small update, but like it's a long pending task that like we are working on, and like we have raised a PR for it. So will be like the Litmus CTL will be available on Homebrew as well. So for Mac users, they can just use the brew install command to download Litmus CTL. So this was asked from community as well as like it was a task of this LFX term as well. So thanks to Shivam, Vedant, Nagesh for helping out on this one. And like the PR has been raised on the Homebrew side, and we are expecting it to be merged soon. That's it, Prithvi. Thanks.
Sure. Thank you so much, Sarthak, for the update. Maybe we'll look for more updates in the upcoming community or contrib call. Next up, we have Saranya. We've been making some fixes from a security standpoint, and we are trying to achieve this for the graduation of the security audit that we have been working on. So, Saranya, can you just share a progress update on the same?
Sure, Prithvi, thanks. Hi everyone. So as most of you know that we have been working on the security, like fixing the security issues. So in the we have raised a couple of PRs. Let me share my screen so that. Okay, so this was one. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, so the first one is addition of environment support for GQL introspection. So what GQL is by default in our Litmus code, it was enabled, and it actually allows the dumping of all the GraphQL schema which the malicious attackers might access and attack like do some changes or something like that. So for now, we have actually added it on the environment basis, and we have made it by yeah. So we have disabled it by default, but if the community users want to have the access to the schema, they can change the environment, and it will be enabled while doing the development. So yeah, this is one of the things. And other one is upgrading the Go version in all the modules, like upgrade agent, GraphQL authentication, and others. So all the Go module mods have been updated to 1.22, and similar changes will also be going on in the core side repos, like the operator Litmus Go and all. So yeah, so the older versions like 1.22, 19 and all had some vulnerabilities. So that's why we decided to like upgrade all the versions. So these were a couple of like updates from the security side, but we are still working on like there are 4 to 5 issues left. So we are working on those, and hopefully we'll have more updates on the next contrib call. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Saranya, for the update. I believe there's a PR shared by Karthike, and this is on adding cassette option to Litmus config. And I believe Vedant and Saranya have been added as reviewers. Would you like to have any sort of discussion on this right now? Vedant, if you have had the chance to take a look.
So I mean, yeah, I was just checking it now only. So I think in this PR, yeah, Karthik, right? So what are we doing here, right? In this litmus config file, we have this key, right? CSR that is what you are trying to read, and then use it for further communications, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think this. Yeah, I think this looks good. And I see we also have other way of, right, also to give it via command line. So having it in config file does help. Mhm. Yeah, I think looking at it currently, it looks good. But I mean, yeah, we will surely review it and then we can provide some comments on the PR.
Yeah, sure.
Karthik, quick question. I hope you have tested these changes, right?
Yeah, I have tested these changes through creating a custom CACRT file and passing it through Litmus config. I have tested these changes.
Awesome. And what happens if, if this CSRT is already added in the config file, and if a user passes it via the command as well? So will it override the one that is passed through the command, or will it give preference to the Litmus config one?
Okay, I will also check that edge case also, but I have added a if statement also in that. That was not previously added in the pull request, but I added the if statement that if it is empty, if the uh, CACRT file is not present in Litmus config, then it would read from the flag there. I have not taken into account that if both is passed, so I'll take a look into that also, that edge case also.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you for your
since you have
information.
seen that you have added this case, then I guess the preference will be given to the one passed via the environment, but via the flag, but you can test it once. Yeah.
Yeah,
And like we have already approved this one, we can merge it once you are done with the testing.
sure. Thanks.
Thanks, Karthik.
All right, thank you so much, Karthike. Before I talk about the Litmus Chaos Con, which is the last agenda item, I believe Prashant had to just share things he's been working on. Prashant, are you able to unmute yourself now? All right, I guess not. So, Prashant, we'll hear your updates maybe in the next call, or you can just type them on chat. I'll quickly share my screen. Just a second. So, I mean, we've talked about Litmus Chaos Con previously as well, and how we have developed working behind the conference, doing a one-day conference for chaos engineering as well as Litmus. And I believe folks who have joined here, most of you have been, active contributors to Litmus, have worked around contributions, and we have the deadline of June 24th to submit a proposal. And as you can see, I'll share both the links on chat for the conference. One thing I would urge you is everyone present here, please register for the conference. And the second thing is check out the sessionized link, that is the link to submit a proposal. So I am sharing both the links on chat. So right now we have CFPs open for almost 18 more days. And once you go to this page, you just try to submit a session. You log in from one of your accounts. I mean, Gmail accounts that you usually use to submit sessions, and one person can submit 3 sessions. So right now, from a contributions perspective, we are looking at sessions around the LFX mentorship program that you have worked on. We are trying to create 2 tracks, and one of the tracks will be around contributions itself. So if you can just submit talks around, the contributions that you have made, or the current journey. I believe some of you, I think Nagesh or Namq, have been contributors for a very long time. We have seen you become, a mentee and perhaps a mentor. You have given talks around some community meetups or conferences here and there. So I believe that that can be a really good session. I'm also open to inviting a panel discussion. I believe that we have the option for a panel discussion. So one panel discussion that has been in my mind is hypothetically, if let's say folks here have participated in LFX mentorship programs, so why not do a panel around LFX mentorship itself? Like, this is something that I believe will be really fruitful for the community. We are planning to do one for KubeCon as well this year or next. There's KubeCon submissions that are due by June 9th, but we can also do this for Litmus Chaos Con this year. So that is one idea. And then the second idea is obviously on what exactly has been your journey like, just sharing a story. What one can do is also submit a talk alongside a mentor and a mentee, where you're trying to educate the community about how a mentor and mentee has worked through the program. And then the last thing could be also navigating through your career, your journey after becoming a part of an open source community, especially Litmus Chaos. So these are just a few ideas that I have had from a contributor perspective. But again, if you want to share more in terms of chaos engineering, let's say you have had a chunk of the idea of what chaos engineering is and how the community looks like to you. Maybe you want to share a talk around various open source projects. It could be, Litmus, Kraken, Chaos Blade, Chaos Mesh, Chaos Toolkit. We are also open to that. So, but one thing I would urge everyone present on this call is to submit a session at least. You can reach out to us on Slack. You can reach out to your friends as well. You can reach out to me, and make sure you are submitting a session. And perhaps in the next community call, we'll also have more info on the current stats and where we are and where we want everyone to be. But make sure that you are submitting a session and participating in Litmus Kiosk on. I would want everyone who have been active in the community to deliver a talk at the CNCF level conference. So that's it. And again, thank you so much, Prashant, for applying for the LFX mentorship program. I believe we'll have the results out soon. Maybe Saranya and Sarthak can share some updates on where we are in terms of our LFX mentorship program for next term right now. But yeah, looking forward to seeing your submissions for Litmus KiosCon, and make sure you're registering right now itself. Thanks everyone. So, Saranya, Sarthak, can you share some updates on where we are in the LFX mentorship review? And then we can just open the floor for a quick Q&A if any, and then we can close.
I mean, so the application period is over now. We are reviewing all the applications. So we have got a lot of applications for all the issues. So it will take some time, hopefully, like I guess June 11th, or like next week, the results should be out.
Thank you so much, Saranya. So those who have applied, keep being updated, and the results will be out soon. So we can open the floor. We have 7 minutes on the clock, but we had a long call, good call. We can open the floor for any Q&A. I think Nagesh, you were not able to share any updates. What exactly you are working on? Do you want to share any updates with the community on what exactly you are working on with Litmus?
Hey everyone. Currently, no, like I'm not working on anything for now, but yeah, I'll soon work on some of the chaos faults.
All right. Thank you so much, Nagesh. So the floor is open for any questions. If you have anyone here has any questions, and then we can wrap up. All right, I see none. One last thing, folks. We are doing a chaos engineering meetup in Bangalore on the 15th. It's not a long meetup, but still, nevertheless, there's a lot to talk about. If anyone here is based out of Bangalore or is traveling, feel free to drop by to the chaos engineering meetup. I just shared the link to the meetup. But yeah, again, thank you so much everyone for joining in. The next call we'll have is the community call on the third Wednesday of the month. So I hope to see you for the community call on the 19th. All right. Thanks everyone.
Thanks, everyone.